Parshes Lech Lecho, we see Avrohom Ovinu. The Parshes Lech Lecho, Kamat doesn't talk about it. It's one of the last psukim in Parshes Noach that we see, the end of Parshes Noach, the Chesed, which HaKadosh Baruch Hu did to Avrohom Ovinu, that he saved him from all casting. Vayomos, Horon Apeliterach, Ove Beretz Melatetoy, all casting. What is all casting? What goes on there? Sitting in the medrashes, all the midrash we talk about it. Everyone was Oved Avodah Zorah. Avrohom Avinu said it can't be the world created by nothing. It can't be there was an explosion like people say today, and it came by itself. Just like we can't understand it's an explosion, and the guy's watch is built, all the screws put in the same place. That's garbage. Has to be amiti. You have to talk about HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Avrohom Avinu said, Hashem Ulekim, Hashem Ulekim. And he's sitting in the matrix, brings down that Avrohom Avinu's mother had him born in a cave by the side of the sea, and she left him there because Nimrod wanted to kill every boy, because he had a dream that a young boy would swallow up 4 kings, and Nimrod said it can't be like that because I'm in charge of the whole world. Bekitza, the mother of Avrohom Avinu, went to a den, went to some cave, and had birthed Avrohom Avinu on the floor and left him there. She went home. Malachei HaShoretz Gabriel came from upstairs and gave him milk and looked after him, washed him, until he grew up to be a boy. She came back 20 days later and she saw a boy walking around there. She asked him, "Do you see maybe a baby here?" "Yeah, I'm the baby." Who raised you?" "Well, HaKadosh Baruch Hu." "Who's HaKadosh Baruch Hu?" Bekitzer, Avrohom Avinu says Emunah, is Mamin B'Hashem. The Avrohom Avinu says, "Ud Hashem Hu Elokim, Hashem Hu Elokim." That's what sits in the beginning of the parsha over here in Parshes Lech Lecho, that Avrohom Avinu, Vayivim Mizbeach, Parsha Yud Posik Ches, Vayivim Shom Mizbeach L'Hashem, Vayikro B'Shem Hashem. The Ramban brings down Avrohom Avinu went from one place to the next, telling everyone, Hashem Hu Elokim, in Eretz Canaan, Hashem Hu Elokim. Avrohom Avinu never complained about nothing. Avrohom Avinu didn't have kids in the beginning. Ben Meshach Beisi, who's going to help me, what's going to be with me. Kushur says, look outside, see the stars. That's how many kids you'll have. Avrohom Avinu couldn't believe, couldn't understand it, until it comes to the matzav, where there's a famine in Eretz Yisrael, and Avrohom Avinu goes to Mitzrayim. Why does Avrohom Avinu go to Mitzrayim? We can't understand what happened there, but everything was a Nisayon. Rashi says it was a Nisayon. The Pirkei Rebbe brings down that Avrohom Avinu came to Mitzrayim, he couldn't even get accepted in Mitzrayim. Let's take it, make an example. A guy lives in California, and he speaks to one rabbi, and he tells him, you have to move. You have to move from California to Lakewood. Comes to the entrance of Lakewood, something goes wrong, and he has to go back all the way to California. I think to himself, why did I come all the way? Why did I pack all my bags? Why did I bring a moving truck? Why did I move everything over? And I can't go in there for some reason. He has to go back because it's too hot down there, and it's got different air in the California, and he can't live where he lives now. He has to go to the west. He can't live in the east. A whole story. A person has nisyonis in his life, and a person says, why did I come here? A guy wants to buy a suit, and they said, this store sells a suit. Till you get to the store, you have to drive, you have to take taxi, you have to come there. He comes to the store, a very expensive suit, and he needs it, or he wants it. Let's say it's not a suit, let's say it's a pair of pants, let's say it's a computer, let's say it's something. He needs something very, very important, and this store sells it, and it's the only store in the town. Until he comes, the second he comes in the store, the storekeeper tells him, Tzachayin, Rabbi, I sold this thing a minute ago to someone else. When will the next thing come? In another month's time. So why did I come all the way here? Why did you tell me to come? But I couldn't help you. But in the meantime, someone else came and bought it. Person can have kindness to Hashem. Why did you bring me all the way? Why did you do this for me? Do that for me? Avrohom Avinu never, ever, ever had kindness to Melech Malchem Nochem HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Pirkei Rebbe brings down. He came to Mitzrayim in order to go there, because there's no food there. There's a famine. You have to eat something. You come to the border and they ask what's in the box there. So Avrohom Ovinu says if it's barley, how much tax do you have to pay? If it's wheat, how much tax do you have to pay? If it's something else, how much tax do you have to pay? If it's sugar, if it's flour, if it's how much tax? Until they pushed Avrohom Ovinu aside and they opened it up and the whole Mitzrayim shone light. Why? She's for Paroi. She's white, Paroi is black, let's say. So the story goes that Sorah had a malach with her. She told the malach to beat him up. The king, the kids in the morning, she gave Avrohom Ovinu money, told Avrohom Ovinu, get out of my sight. Kach v'lech, get away. I don't want to see your face. Because you were here, I got beaten up the whole night. Why didn't you tell me she's married? Why didn't you tell me this? Why didn't you tell me that? So Avrohom Ovinu says, since when a person comes to the border, he asks them the border, who is this woman? Who is she? Is she married? Well, what's your business if she's married? What's it your business? As Schutz Lloyd kept his mouth shut. Avrohom Ovinu saved him, but storm. If Lloyd would have opened up his mouth, then he would have got saved. Every single story, part of the story, you can see what our life is built about. Kodesh Baruch Hu is with us and helps us. But if we do something bad, Avrohom Ovinu, Hishtamesh beEliezer, used Eliezer for something. Why? He used Eliezer for something. The Gemara says in the Dorim, Lamed Beis, Beglal, he used Eliezer for something. We got a Mitzrayim, we got all the Golas to be there. Avrohom Ovinu, he stopped the bottom of Mitzrayim 210 years because he used the Talmud Chochem. Who's the Talmud Chochem here? Eliezer. But everything is Lamana Mederech HaTeva. The whole war is Lamana Mederech HaTeva. He took earth through earth. It became to bombs. It became to Katyushot. It became to rockets. And he did so. Everything is Lamana Mederech HaTeva. He ran from Eretz Canaan, from Sdoim. He ran until Iraq. How can he get there in 5 minutes? In 10 minutes, he gets there. Few hours. Which person, human being, can run from Yam HaMelech until Iraq? And come there and have a fight and take out Lloyd. And even Lloyd, we don't understand nothing. Lloyd is the tzaddik, is the nephew of Avrohom Ovinu. And Lloyd goes to storm. What do you go to storm for? Storming people which don't do chesed at all there. And Ava became Avrohom Ovinu saves Lloyd. And Ava became, how did Avrohom Ovinu save Lloyd? That he took his Eved, and this Eved was Eliezer. And he used Eliezer. And he was a Talmud Chochem, even though he's a Talmud Chochem. We can see from here, we can't understand nothing. We can't understand nothing. But Avrohom Ovinu was Moitze Nafshoi to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You are Moitze Nafshoi, you do chesed. I'll bring the rain will be your schus. Hakshomim b'schutcha, hatalelem b'schutcha. Everything is b'schutcha. You Avrohom Ovinu. You are Moitze Nafshoi for me. Everything will be in your schus. Tchisa Mesa will be in your schus. Because the Tal Tchia, and everything is your schus. Avrohom Ovinu, Moise Nafsho B'Shol Kolom, Oches Lo Nuktano, V'Shadayim Ein Lo, Ma Na'aseh Lachatenu, B'Yom Shedu Babo. The Major says, Oches Lo Nuktano, Echot Hoy Avrohom Ovinu. Avrohom Ovinu was one. Avrohom Ovinu, let's say you have a pair of pants, you have a sheet, you have a coat, you have something torn. It's torn to two pieces. You take something, a material, and you sew it up and fix it together in order not to be whole. You see kids sometimes have on the pants, on the knees, it gets rubbed out, or the shoulders, or the arms, or they have something on the sleeves. So they put the arm down to show make a hole where the elbow is. Avrohom Ovinu was ma'ached. Avrohom Ovinu was ma'ached. Called Klal Yisrael to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It was like two pieces. HaKadosh Baruch Hu was one. And the goyim were different. Avrohom Ovinu came along with a towel, with the clothing, and he sewed up the two places, and he fixed up the patch. Avrohom Ovinu, you do everything for me. You do what you can. K'shenichnes lechet Canaan, bonem mizbeach, and Avrohom Ovinu v'yikro b'shem Hashem. That's Avrohom Ovinu. Avrohom Ovinu was by himself. Today someone does tshuva, very easy. Today the whole world does tshuva. You have a tshuva in the whole world. Avrohom Ovinu was by himself. Avrohom Me'eva Hano. On one side of the river was Avrohom, other side was all the Ummah Oilom, which Oivdim Avodah Zorah, Ulzin Choron, Ulzin Canaan, we said before. The whole world Oivid Avodah Zorah, and only Avrohom Ovinu says, Hashem Hu Lekim, Hashem Hu Lekim. That's Avrohom Ovinu. That's the beginning of the Parsha, what we see, to learn from Avrohom Ovinu, not to lift up the hands. We all have nisyonos, but Avra became to be close to Hashem, to thank Hashem, to daven to Hashem. And that's why we say, Elekei Avrom, Elekei Yitzchak, Elekei Yaakov, Bocha to Hashem, Morgen Avrom. The question is, that's what the Rabbi Detzler asks, if a person eats grapes, and he eats cake, so you say in Ala Michyo, Bocha to Hashem, Ala Michyo, Vala Kakolo, Vala Perois, Vapriya Perois. You mention two things, that he ate fruit, and he ate cake. Why, when we down Shmones, we say Elekei Avrom, Elekei Yitzchak, Elekei Yaakov, Bocha to Hashem, Morgen Avrom. Why don't we answer Bocha to Hashem, Morgen Avrom, Yitzchak, Yaakov? Just like we start, so Rav Dessler says that the Ik is Avrohom Ovinu. Avrohom Ovinu, he's the main guy. He's the main guy. Kodesh gives him a shield. Kodesh looks after him. Kodesh guards him. Avrohom Ovinu, by Yitzchak, when Yitzchak came, Avrohom was already, everyone knew who was Avrohom Ovinu. But Yaakov came. Why? Yitzchak was there, and Avrohom Ovinu gave his word out in the world. So yeah, it wasn't hard for Yaakov Avinu to say, B'Shem Hashem. The Shvotim, the father was B'Shem Hashem. And the children, the grandfather, and the great-grandfather. But Avrohom Avinu was all by himself. That's why we say, Bocha to Hashem, Mogen Avrohom. Because you regard Avrohom Avinu from the whole world. And b'schus them, we should be zoicha to all the Bochas and all the Yeshuas. B'schus Avrohom Avinu was sitting in the Torah. Be'ezrat Hashem.